Hey everybody, welcome to Lunch Break with Nate. We are back today with some more information on everything from what we're eating for lunch to the market to new things going on in the mortgage industry, new things going on with the small business SPCA. So everybody get your coffee out and we'll kind of cruise through the market real quick, go over a couple things that I wanted to talk about today. And hopefully you guys all have a great week so far. Staying healthy, staying safe. You're practicing social distancing guidelines, and we're all trying to get through all this together. So I'm going to turn off my mail. Hopefully that stops it from popping up all the time. All right, so here is the market for today. Within the last 24 hours, we've had 38 new listings. So got compared to yesterday when it was 17 listings or so. So it looks like it's gone up a little bit, but let's kind of take a closer look here. So we have some lots that have come on the market here, as you see in the type setup here. We have lots. So here's kind of a breakdown. So residential properties right there. That's kind of our threshold. So we've got 13 to 14 residential properties there, a few condos, several rentals. It looks like they just came up. These are probably people getting ready to lease their houses. I mean, when you think about it, we're a few months out from the typical rental market flip over, which is May and June. So that's probably why they're getting advertised right there. And it looks like we have a big multi family properties that are all going for at once here. Nice affordable $1.7 million properties. So anybody that's an investor, definitely give me a call. We can kind of go over how that would work. But it looks like this is probably trying to at least be some type of package deal type situation. So yeah, that's actually pretty fascinating. What we got here, real quick? Let's just take a look. So we got a couple different. So these are probably. So it looks like these are all a package. These are all individual listings that are all considered package deal properties. So when you kind of see the private remarks on this, it's saying that there's 31 units total, 13 properties altogether. So for the whole kind of lot of everything, it's $1.75 million for 31 properties. So looks like somebody's unloading their stuff. And again, that can happen at any point, but looks like it's they're trying to unload so that they can move on to newer things. So there's a lot of them here. So like I said, there's a good amount of these are all of the 27 to 38 properties are all there are a lot of them are multi-units or rentals. So let's go back to our single line real quick and just see again what we got. So we have of the residential properties, type residential, we got 13. We got a few condos and then a bunch of rentals. So I'm not sure where we focused in on stuff recently, but let's just go over to Irondequoit, where we got a new property, West Irondequoit. And this one is 155, 3-bedroom, 2 full bath. And it looks like it's a ranch. Let's see here. So they're doing personalized virtual tours, as I've been talking about recently, is trying to make sure we have game plans in place to do the virtual tours in a productive and effective way. And of course, yesterday, if you guys want to go back and look at that video that I did yesterday, we have ways that we're able to get people in the properties to after you've actually done all the virtual stuff. So there's ways to ways to work around that from a legal standpoint too. So definitely contact me for more information about that. This one has a delayed negotiation till April 2nd. So again, you're going to see a lot more of those type of listings coming on the market because again, we have only a finite amount of time to get people into not into the properties, but to get people to watch the properties virtually or through Zoom meetings or whatnot. This property looks pretty nice. It's got a Trex deck. Additional improvements include vinyl paste windows, garage door opener, energy efficient front door with storm, roof 2007, water tank 2013, AC 2007. So looks like a lot of adequate updates in it, and it's a ranch in West Irondequoit, so it should be pretty sought after property for those that are looking out there. So let's just take a brief look at the pictures here. We'll do an overhead view of the map too. So I got a drone yesterday for one of my birthday gifts. So definitely will be utilizing that a lot coming up for overhead views, and who knows, maybe we'll just bring it right into the house and kind of cruise around and look that way too. So this has the nice play set. Looks like a nice. It's on a little bit of a slope with a grade down. A little bit of a hill right here by the foundation. So definitely something you want to take a look at. Just to see, make sure everything's intact. The roof, which you can see from right here, looks really nice. Looks like it's a nice flat architectural shingle. It's vinyl siding, so you don't have to worry about painting it at all. And that's the Trex deck they were talking about. So it looks like they did it very nicely. They put it on that slope with nice footers in there, and it looks like they dug out a portion of this hill too, from what you can tell. They have that walkout basement here with the black glass windows. So far, the exterior looks. Got the interior here, kind of a semi-galley kitchen. And there's the entryway. I'm assuming that goes right into the kitchen. We got the nice little kneading area for the bakers out there. Looks like there's those vinyl windows. Hardwoods over here. Fresh carpet. Fireplace. Nice. Looks like nice flooring in the bathroom there. And looks like they put the nice bathroom tile in there with probably a new tub, new fixtures. Very nicely done. Looks real clean. Got the newer vanity. There's your bedrooms. This is the master. They got the double hung racks for your laundry or for your clothing. And this is really nice finished basement. So they did this really nice. They put the black paint up on the floor joists and everything. Again, want to make sure you have permits for this type of thing. You got the nice home theater in there, so really looks like a nicely done property. So, nice office downstairs too, and there's the unfinished portion with the walkout. And then you get the hot water on-demand system. So really nice property. Looks like 155. I have a feeling this will probably pop, being over there. So those of you that are interested in taking a look at that, definitely let me know. I have some stuff similar coming up as well, so I'll keep you posted on when those get posted for listings. And let's just kind of stay in Irondequoit here just for a second, and we'll go to Eagle Rock. This is in East Irondequoit. Oops, I didn't show you go back and show you the map real quick here. So there's the location. So just south of Titus, so kind of in the heart of Irondequoit there. And then we're going to go to the next property in Irondequoit, and this is on 79 Eagle Rock, East Irondequoit School District. Let's look at the map ahead of time, and there's your idea of where it's located. So going up 590, get off at the exit here and head up the Norton exit, and then head up so it's close to the bay. And we got 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 1 half bath. So very nice, 279.9, 2252 square feet. Subdivision is Indian Bluff Section 2. Public sewer, public water, 279.9. They don't have the taxes in here, so they probably need to update that. Let's do let's see here. Let's do a quick view of the pictures. A nice entryway. Looks like we got some granite countertops there with cherry cabinets or alike. Tile on the floor. Nice flow into the main living room area with the chimney. Vaulted ceiling. So you got some carpeting. This house was built in 1997, so I doubt there's any hardwoods underneath that carpeting. That Berber. On that nice flow into the living room area. So you got the dining room, living room combo. There's the bathroom. I got a downstairs basement kitchen too. So almost like a suite area. Nice covered porch for rainy days. Good size lot. The roof looks like it's in good shape too. So 1997 was probably replaced. I would say probably early 2010, 2015, something like that. It may say it on here. It doesn't, but it's in the property condition disclosure, which I could pull up. So let's go through a couple other things that I wanted to talk about. So we have some information about a lot of people that I work with are part of the Homebuyer Dream program or are hoping to get involved in the Homebuyer Dream program. So real quick, wanted to go over kind of how that works. If you guys remember, the old program used to be that if you were a first-time home buyer, you would go through and do a program for 10 months. And in that 10 months, you'd have to deposit $188 a month into the account. And at the end of the 10-month period, you get $1,880. You basically have $1,880 in your account, and the bank would then give you $7,500 towards closing costs. So you'd be roughly close to $10,000 in closing cost assistance. And then you have to be in the house for about 5 years before you would be able to move on. So that's changed. Changes of last year. Last year there was a lot of the money was basically dumped into the account for the banks by the state. The difference is they are now the grant is actually much higher. I don't have the exact amount on me. I want to say it's 14,000, but don't quote me on that. But I believe it's definitely higher than the 7,500 they had. I think it's 14,000. And you guys can look up the Homebuyer Dream program online after we're done with this video if you wanted to verify that for me. But 14, we'll go with 14,000 for now. And what it does is it's actually available immediately. The banks do all of the processing and underwriting as opposed to shipping it off to the state to do the paperwork. So it moves a lot quicker than the old bank grant program. So the difference is that the money, it's basically if you qualify for it, you're basically in a holding pattern. Once the money's ready to go, it's ready to go, and people that get it, it's like a first come, first serve. Whereas the old program, it was kind of held out for you. So if it took you 3 months to find a property, it still would be there. Different now, it's kind of everything comes in, the money comes in. You try to find if you have your contract in before that stuff before they shut off the fund, then you're good. If you don't, then you got to wait till next year. So update on that federal home loan. So the Homebuyer Dream program, Federal Home Loan Bank of New York will be delaying the first round of grant funds until June 1st, 2020. So originally it was going to be, I believe, the beginning of April, so tomorrow. They're delaying that to June 1st, 2020, which means buyers can't apply for the funds until then. At this point, $3 million in distributions will be made available June 1st, July 1st, and August 1st, and September 1st for a total of $12 million to qualifying first-time home buyers. So that means that they are going to stagger it out, and those first dates will be available for each time they put that $3 million into distribution throughout the bank. So staggered a little bit more, which is probably nicer than which will be nicer than last time. You have multiple options to have a contract in by those dates, but that is definitely a difference. So other thing I wanted to mention, got some responses on the trivia question, which is on my Facebook site. So I'll say it right here one more time. Let's see here. So the Facebook site question is one more time. Question: can you name the first film that was shown at the Dryden Theater at the Eastman House? Again, can you name the first film at the Dryden Theater that's shown at the Eastman House? So that is for opportunity to win a $25 gift card to Silver Iguana, which is in North Winton Village. We love that place. We've supported it ever since they opened. Have some great workers there too. Some of them are not working right now, so anything we can do to keep that business kind of afloat and going through is going to be awesome. And we actually bought some food from there, I believe over the weekend. And they actually are doing to-go margaritas too, and they are super good. And we definitely partook in some the other night. So they come in little containers like that. It's it's the perfect little date night in the house type thing. And then obviously the food is amazing too. We got a chicken chicken burrito. Justine had a taco salad. It was awesome. So definitely, if you guys want to, the instructions are on my Facebook page. Just Facebook message me your request, and we'll put you guys in there for the drawing. And then we'll do the drawing on Friday. So speaking of small business, I'm going to have a special guest tomorrow from Roberts Accounting, which is where I get my my taxes done. And if everybody doesn't know, taxes were extended to tax filing deadlines are extended to July 14th, so you have a little bit more time. But Jim Riley from the he's kind of their person that Pat Roberts is the owner over there, hired to help kind of go through a lot of the stuff that's coming out with the CARES Act, which is the $2.2 trillion package that's supposed to boost the economy a little bit. So he's going to go over a lot more tomorrow on some of the options that are available for people, with mortgages. They might want to explore potentially doing an extension or forbearance agreement on the mortgage. He's got some information about that. He's also going to go over some information about the small business loans that are available for people. And then I also asked him to talk about some of the new tax stuff that's going on. So, and how that's all going to function. So real quick, I'll go over kind of what I actually talked to him this morning about a few things. And we discussed about a payroll loan. So people that are small business owners that have people on payroll, there is that program available. It's called the Pay Loan Protection Loan Program, I believe. And he's going to go into more detail on this tomorrow. But basically, it's 8 weeks of payroll. It's a small business loan. And the gist of it is they will take out over how many employees you have on your payroll over a 12-month period. They will average out what that amount is. They'll add 2.5 times to that, and that's essentially what you would qualify for your loan. And at that time, the loan would be distributed to your account, and at which point you would have the availability to after the 10 weeks or 8 weeks or however long it is. And again, the actual application process hasn't opened yet. It's going to be on I believe the website that they have going for him, and he can get into that tomorrow again. But you'll have the ability to get a forgiveness on that at the end of that session, or at the end of that 8 to 10 weeks, if you continue to keep your payroll at that certain amount of level. So could be a situation where if you come in under what your amount is, then you would get it completely forgiven. So he'll go into more details on that. That's all I really got for today. I got a couple good things coming up for this week. We got the guest tomorrow. Again, his name is Jim Riley. He's with Roberts Accounting. He'll go over tax stuff and how that's all working. He'll go over the small business information, and he'll go over the options on mortgages, since we're at the first of the month here, coming up tomorrow. Definitely the options that are available out there for you. Definitely want to explore those. So that's it for now. Everybody have a great week. Thank you for watching as always. And this is one of those reasons why you get out of bed. I put my hair up and get it all gelled up. Even though I can't get a haircut, I'm imagining at some point I'm probably gonna have to do a buzz cut, because once it gets too long, it just looks ridiculous. So thank you so much for joining me at Lunch Break with Nate. As always, we do this every day around 12:30. Sometimes we change it to a snack time with Nate if there's other stuff that I got going on. But again, trying to keep it consistent so that I'm out there in front of you guys, making sure that you guys know that I'm advocating for you in the marketplace and keeping you updated with the marketplace, and just keeping everybody interested and engaged in where everything is going. So stay healthy out there. That's our first priority. Everybody, make sure you answer those trivia questions. The link from yesterday also about the option to donate for the acute, I think it's acute elderly care at Highland. I'll get that link out to everybody as well. It's on the show notes from yesterday. So if you guys want to donate to help us pay for lunch for them coming up, certainly do that. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow. And again, we'll have that awesome guest tomorrow to kind of go over some tax information from somebody other than myself. So everybody have a great week, have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.